Shook her off. I'm getting rather good at it.
We should go. I've had an idea.
Is it a good one?
I certainly hope so.
Mr. Pope and Lady Maria Gray.
Where is she?
Yeah. We're very sorry to force our way into your party, but we need your advice.
And it might not be advice you're willing to give. You may feel you have to support the other side.
Are we to take sides now? Heavens. Come to my boudoir, my dear. Mr. Pope, you can stay here, but I must warn you that Lady Templemore is over there.
Consider me warned.
Mr. Pope,
Lady Templemore, good afternoon.
I might have known you'd be involved.
Involved in what?
I saw you come in together. So don't lie to me.
I won't. I found her in Hatchard's. She was distressed, and so I brought her here. Maria and I...
Lady Maria.
Lady Maria and I...
Mr. Pope, there is no Lady Maria and I. It is an absurd concept. My daughter is a jewel, as far above you as the stars. For your own sake, as much as for hers, forget her. If you have a shred of honor in you.
The plan is that I will return from Northumberland, and a day or two later I will be married.
Maria, I have something to tell you that I would rather keep secret from Charles. It will not be for long. He will know the whole truth in the end, I promise.
Very well. If he will know it eventually.
I'm telling you now because it will alter your position. It's possible your mamma may come round. Until then, you will stay here in this house with me. We'll send for your belongings.
Mamma will not be brought round. I'd like to think that she could, but she won't. If we are to be together, we must go away and make our own life. My situation is hopeless.
Maria, sit down and listen. Charles Pope is my grandson. Mine and Lord Brockenhurst's. What?
Can I offer you anything?
Is it too early for Madeira?
Never too early for Madeira. Roger, 2 glasses of Madeira.
Very good, sir.
Please.
I saw the notice of your engagement in the Times. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm very lucky.
Well, you don't sound it.
Well, I have a lot on my mind. So, tell me, what have you got for me?
I've done a little digging into this Richard Bouverie, as you asked.
And?
He was, in fact, the Honourable Richard Bouverie, the younger son of Lord Tidworth. And he was a captain in the 52nd Light Infantry with your cousin, Lord Bellasis. They died together at Waterloo. Captain Bouverie retired from the army in 1802, after the Treaty of Amiens was signed with Napoleon. He then went on to take holy orders.
Well, you said he fought at Waterloo.
Well, now, this is the thing. It seems he decided to rejoin his regiment after Napoleon escaped from Elba in February 1815.
Was that allowed for a member of the church?
All I can say is that in this case it was. Maybe strings were pulled by his father. Anyway, he was readmitted to the army. Must have been a brave chap.
But could he perform a marriage once he was an officer again?
Oh, yes. He was a clergyman before the fighting started, and he was a clergyman when he died.
So you mean the wedding in Brussels before the battle was valid?
Absolutely. So there's nothing to worry about. Whomever he married were definitely husband and wife. What was the story behind the question?
Oh, it was just a relation of mine. His mother died in childbirth and his father was killed in the fighting, so he was nervous about his status.
Well, then tell him there's nothing to worry about. He's as legal and legitimate as the Queen's own little daughter. And no one can take that from him.
Belgravia, sponsored by Thomas Sanderson, Shutters, Blinds and Curtains.
Stand back, fella.
You are such a macho man. Macho, macho man.
I'm so sorry about these two.
I get to be a macho.
You're friends.
I've been stung. I've been stung.
No, he's a cactus.
Gordon, Gino and Fred, American Road Trip. Continues next Thursday at 9 on ITV.
Good morning. Hello. Sorry about that. Just, it's late, isn't it? 1:30 in the morning, starting a little bit later than usual. Hello, how are you? My name is Rob Locke, with an E. And this is Ideal World, the late night shopping show. Channel by day, show by night, as I like to think of it. And tonight we're sucking up all kinds of stuff. But I must apologise. I had a big dinner tonight. I'm feeling a little bloated. So we're going to dispense with, or get rid of widescreen tonight. And I think we'll just go with narrow screen. Oh, that's better. Ah, that makes everything better. Oh, ooh. Never mind. Worth a try. So this is one of the items coming up. And then we have another item over here, cleverly concealed, so you can't see it yet because it's a surprise. By the way, I do hope that you will send in lots of emails tonight, studio@idealworld.tv. Once again, that's studio@idealworld.tv. Because, frankly, I need some good cheer. And I think with your help, we might achieve that. And also with the help of, he's here, I'm going to say it, he's the sexiest vacuum cleaner demonstrator at Ideal World, but he couldn't be here tonight, so instead, Peter V's here! Sorry.
I was there with you right up to that.
Yeah. I thought, should I give it to him or not? And of course, one of the nicest men I've ever met.
Couldn't be here tonight, however, I am. Yeah, but we have got brilliant products from you from Tower, a name you know because I'm around since 1912. And look at this, we've got everything you need to keep your carpets just perfect. We've got a vacuum cleaner, incredibly lightweight, a metamorphic vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
They call it a 2-in-1, I call it a 4-in-1. Oh. You will see why. This is a brilliant vacuum cleaner, and in fact it has a couple of secrets that are really going to impress you as well when you want to get right down and underneath areas.
It looks like a bionic leg.
Yeah, I mean, and again, we're going to show you some brilliant demonstrations with this, so don't go anywhere. And, of course, vacuum cleaning is important for keeping your carpets clean of dry debris. But if you want to get deep down clean, if you want to refresh your carpets, if you're thinking, hang on, I vacuum clean my carpet regularly, but it doesn't seem to be working. What is it? Do I need? Is it my vacuum cleaner isn't working? No, it's that you need your carpets to be refreshed. And again, we're turning to Tower. Tower brought us this brilliant product for doing exactly that, and I'm going to be showing you that as well. So everything you need to keep your home, your floors spotless, thanks to Tower.
Wow, isn't he good? Isn't he good? No script for that. Amazing. Well, so he tells me. That was almost poetic. Yes, so let me give you the details. I do have a script, it's on the screen. 516718, the Tower TCW10. Don't confuse that with the TCW9 now, will you? No, this is the 10. I mean, come on, like there's any comparison. So it's a carpet washer. I would enjoin you to think of this as a vacuum cleaner plus. It is to refresh your carpets. Instead of just using suction to remove dirt, it gives them a bit of a wash. It's almost like a washing machine for your carpets, if you will. Now, we do also include 2 1-litre carpet detergent cleaning bottles somewhere, and you also get a 2-year warranty. The combined price, $189.97, but forget about it. We're not going to charge you that. This is Ideal World. No, we're going to pay you to buy it. If only. £99.99. So if you can't afford or don't want to invest in one of those larger machines that are more in the £250 range, and also if you don't have heavily stained carpets, you just want something that is your sort of maintenance that goes a step beyond vacuuming, which is what this does, then this is definitely the machine for you. And, ladies and gentlemen, we've got red box pricing. What does that mean? Well, if you've just tuned in for the very first time ever, it means you can spread the cost over 3 months interest-free. I always say the interest is on the product, not the price. And everyone is entitled to use it as long as you've got a credit or debit card. Plus, I think we've also got the blue box pricing, which is open pay, that you can apply for if you wish. And spread the cost even further. There it is down there. That's a soft credit check, and it takes about 90 seconds. So, but if you just want to, you know, no mess, no fuss, get it without having any approval whatsoever, just use FlexiPay. Now, so we've just brought in the details of this, which is, I suppose, the sort of the accompaniment to that. It's a vacuum cleaner, as Peter just showed you. It's the 3-in-1, or as Peter calls it, the 4-in-1, and it has the articulated knuckle. Now, when I was buying a vacuum cleaner recently, I thought to myself, I need an articulated knuckle. I wonder who can help me with that. And sorry, I'm just making this up. This has one, anyway. And the great thing is it means that you can get under very low places without having to stoop. You know, normally I stoop quite low, but now I don't have to with this. It's also $99.99. Conveniently, also at $33.33 per month when you decide to spread the cost. So that's sort of in a nutshell what it's all about. You can either order online at idealworld.tv or you can call 09056 48 48 48. So we'll be back with lots of demonstrations of both these devices in a mo.
We're supporting you. That is why here at Ideal World, we're giving frontline NHS, emergency services, social care and armed forces an extra 10% discount through the Blue Light card. Thank you.
Right. This is what we're doing. I've just decided, I've made a decision. If you know somebody who is a key worker, NHS or any of those services that we just saw there, will you do me a favour? Will you nominate them? Send us an email, studio@idealworld.tv. Tell us their name, and we'll give them a little round of applause. How about that? And if you want to tell them, if they're awake, if you want to give them a call or drop them a text and let them know that to tune into ITV, then so you nominate anyone and everyone you know, and we'll shout outs for key workers tonight. That's what we're doing, okay? We've already had an email from Les, who says, morning, Rob. He's finished watching Pretty Woman. He's feeling all loved up and alone. And then I popped on the screen. Are you calling me are you saying I'm a prostitute? What? Let's just say I haven't got that desperate yet. But although I do know where all those places that she shopped, I've been in those shops. In Beverly Hills, yeah. And I was treated equally poorly. Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much for that email. I love Pretty Woman. That's one of my favourite films. I'm a sucker for a romantic comedy. My favourite all-time film is Love Actually. In the romantic comedy genre, before that, I'd say it'd have to be the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeve, because you really did believe a man could fly. Anyway, please keep them coming. Remember, we're nominating. So first of all, Caroline, if you're watching. Caroline is one of our regulars who works for the NHS. Yay, Caroline! Thank you. So please, anyone you know who's out there fighting in the front line, in the trenches, tell us their names. And as I say, if you want to let them know that we're on ITV, we will happily get through as many people as we can tonight. We might occasionally talk a bit about this vacuum and this carpet cleaner, which I suppose we should probably do now. Shouldn't we, Peter?
Yeah, well, it's just a thought while we're here, since we're here. You were treated badly in those shops? Big mistake.
Well,
huge.
Didn't have any money.
Just saying. Yeah, okay, you know, if you don't have any money, that's the problem. So, yeah.
Actually, we've had an email already. Sorry, say that again, please, Simon. Carol, does the device dry the carpet after washing? And does it need to be plugged in?
No,
well,
you don't need to plug in your
work.
carpets. Unless it's a flying carpet and it needs... No. Yes, it does need to be plugged in, but it has a 6-metre cable, so that's a huge amount of cable. So that is, I would like to think, going to work for any sized room, a 6-metre cable, so a lot of cable. I like the way it hooks in up the top here, so it's not going to get in your way as you're using it.
Old school.
Yeah, old school. And when it comes to putting it away, it wraps handily around these, as you can see, these little hooks at the back.
Yes.
So again, storage is easy with this, but yes, you do plug it in. And in terms of drying the carpet, we are using suction here, so we're releasing formula on the carpet. So essentially the way the product works is this. We have 2 tanks on here. At the moment we have our tank up here, which has our cleaning solution. This is a 1.8 litre tank with cleaning solution. We have a 1.7 litre tank down here. That is to take away spills and mess, etc., as well as the cleaning solution. So when we're refreshing, we're taking up basically the sort of stains that you get on your carpet that your vacuum cleaner is failing to take away for you. We're taking those away, and obviously we're taking away the excess of the formula that you're using to break down those stains.
And never the twain shall meet.
That's the great thing. You're always using the clean water here and the dirty water here in this reservoir.
Dirty
and
water.
yes, dirty. When you want to fill these, you literally just take them to the tap or wherever.
Yep.
Unscrew here. Fill up, as you can see here. You'll know exactly how much solution to put in. We would say fill it up with hot water. Why not? Just added to clean the power of hot water.
Not from a kettle or anything, not boiling.
No, it doesn't have to be boiling water. But
yeah, if you've got one of those permanently boiling taps, whatever they call those things, don't use that. Use just regular hot water tap, but as hot as it will go is always good, isn't it?
Exactly.
Heat
the handle
is a
then, which
catalyst.
is very clever, because as you put it back in, it hooks itself into place, so it's securely in there.
A bit like me.
Then as I tip this backwards, and I've got a little pedal on the back here, I tip back and I'll show you this tank. This is the dirty solution tank. This is where we're picking up all the mess. And in here, all the solution goes in here, empties out here. You also get a little filter in here that needs cleaning from time to time, so we would recommend that is cleaned from time to time.
Yep.
Then that all pops back in like that and locks into place. We have our suction here. We release our formula under here, and then as we move backwards and forwards, again, we are lifting out the suction power that you will hear, because you will hear the motor working. In fact, let me switch it on for you now. Are we switched on this one, plugged in on this one? Yes, we are. I think we are. Yes, there we are.
Yeah, excellent.
The suction is along here, and that is drawing the liquid away into the dirty water tank. So, when you're cleaning, first of all, I step on the little pedal here, which releases the handle. I move forward and backwards. As I do so, I pull the trigger that is here on the handle up here, nice and handy. And as I pull this trigger, what I'm doing is I'm releasing the formula. So I go backwards and forwards, releasing formula, drawing backwards, picking up the formula, and refreshing the carpets. And you will be able to see on this carpet, which is a regularly used carpet on Ideal World, the difference that I am making in refreshing this carpet. So these carpets are regularly vacuum cleaned, but they are not regularly cleaned. And
actually, I didn't think it was that dirty, that carpet,
No.
but you can see there's a little bit of a difference there, isn't there?
Yeah, you're going to see that difference. Now, this is just on a carpet that we expect to be clean, and you can see the difference. But I'm going to show you spills as well that will show you a real difference. So I'm just going backwards and forwards there to show you how it works and the difference that it's going to make on your carpets at home.
So the difference really between this and one of the big machines that for the deep cleaning, carpet deep cleaning systems that we sell here, is this, you use it more like a vacuum. Do you basically vacuum the house, but instead of it just sucking out dirt, it's washing the carpet as well.
Exactly. You're going to refresh your carpets. You're going to bring back that fresh, clean smell to your carpets. Also, you do get your detergent with it. And then this, as you'll see, is brilliant because, as you can see, it's for all carpets and rugs, but it will kill 99.9% of all bacteria.
I believe you get those sizes, but also it says on the screen 1 litre sizes as well. So you do get the big bottles and also the wee bottles. That we've thrown in the big bottles as extra.
Yeah. And when we're thinking of cleaning our carpets, you've got to think of cleaning your carpets, refreshing your carpets in the same way that you may brush your clothes from time to time, there's dust on them, but you also, presumably, you throw them in the washing machine because you want to get them properly clean.
Yeah, you don't just put your tiny whities on the floor and go over them with a vacuum,
No,
do you?
exactly. That's the difference.
That would be silly.
Yeah, and when we're
you
talking...
might get skid marks on them that way. Yeah.
And when we're talking about carpets and being clean, in the same way that if you were to wipe the soles of your feet with your hands, you'd wash your hands, but if you wipe a carpet, you don't think of washing your hands with a carpet. But we're talking about
babies walking around crawling around on the carpets and whatnot.
Yeah, well,
people just never really thought about washing their carpets.
No.
But a vacuum does not. It might take excess dirt, extraneous dirt out, loose dirt, but it's not. It's not doing anything really with the bacteria and the spores and pet dander and, well, maybe some of the pet dander, but it's actually the allergen in a lot of pet hair is the saliva, isn't it? It's not even the hair itself, I've heard.
Yeah, exactly.
And that can all get stuck to the carpet, and that stuff's not coming up with a vacuum, is it?
No, indeed. So that's why we need something that is going to refresh your carpets every time. If we talk about accidents and spills and things, and I'll make a little bit of mess, because I'm good at that. So I'll
just put it down a line of cola.
Yeah, just splash some cola on the carpet there. I'll also spill some milk, because
There's
that
no point crying over that.
No, I know. That happens from time to time as well. So we'll spill a bit of milk.
And actually, that's where you want your deodorizing, because bacteria is what causes the nasty pongs. So if your cleaning solution is killing 99.9% of bacteria, then it's also helping, or indeed eliminating, odour.
Precisely that. We're doing a combination of things all at the same time here. Now, I will try to lift out the excess of the liquids just by going over like this and using the suction. So I'm not using any of the formula at all. I'm just going over to take up the excess of the liquids. And you can see the difference there with the part that I've gone through of those spills, that I'm taking up the excess, but I'm not cleaning as yet. Now I'm going over, now I'm releasing the formula down into the carpet, and now I am starting to release formula, and the combination of the formula and the suction is what makes the difference. And there you can see the difference that we're making. It's quick and it's easy. And if you have problems in your carpets, this is the easy way to solve them.
Now also, because this doesn't have a moving brush, and again, it's with the bigger machines you often have to go very slowly, but this you can whop it around, can't you? You know, and the brush is doing what I tend to do to people. It's agitating.
Exactly, yes. We do have the brush on the front here, as you can see, and that, exactly as you say, is working its way into the carpet fibres, agitating, and then essentially, because we're releasing the formula here in front here, it is scrubbing the carpet with that back and forth action to work the formula in. Then the suction here is to take everything away.
So you really can, you know, if you think about buying a new vacuum cleaner, this could sort of be your vacuum cleaner plus, couldn't it? You
Exactly.
know? I mean, you could get both. I think they work in concert. Or you could, if you didn't have enough money for both, you maybe go for that one rather than this one. Would you say, or?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I would assume that if you've got a vacuum cleaner at home that you want to stick with, but you're finding it's not getting your carpets as clean as it did before, it's time to get yourself a carpet cleaner and do this sort of job, to take away the excess of the spills, also to scrub down with the formula like this, to take away all the stains and give yourself that peace of mind of deep down cleaning. It makes your life easy to know you have a product that is ready to refresh your carpets, because we know how expensive carpets are to replace. But if you have this brilliant product from Tower, it means that's never going to be a concern for you. You're always going to be able to refresh your carpets, revive your carpets as easily as that.
Also, they're very space age. I mean, this looks like a stormtrooper married a, I don't know, married a Cylon. Yeah. Thank you, Kieran. You saved me there. I was trying to think what it. And this is Jurassic, you know, a robotic dinosaur. It's a Dinobot.
A Dinobot?
Yes.
Okay.
No? Yeah. Dinobots were Transformers, weren't they? So anyway, let me give you all the info. So let me just see here, what are we, the washing machine, that is 516718. You only really need the item number if you're calling on the phone or if you're going to use touch tone, because you can call 09056 48 48 48, and as long as you've already got an account, and it's free to open an account here, it's not a monthly membership or anything like that, even though our prices are very low. It's not like a cash and carry or a club. So we just need your name, address, telephone number, how you want to pay, the minute and your email, obviously, and the minute you've signed up and hit submit, it will email you your membership number. You can then go and log in and set your password and all that kind of stuff, and put your shipping address in, put your billing info, add a credit card maybe. From that moment on, as long as you've got your membership number and the item number at the top of the screen, you can order using touch tone. Same number, just press 2, I think it is, and then you won't have to talk to an operator. And of course, at the moment, operators are not as abundant as usual for obvious reasons. Or just order online at idealworld.tv. But please make sure you check out your baskets, because if you don't pay, then you don't get your product. As simple as that, really. And by the way, when you do, however you order, if you are on the phone, just say yes to FlexiPay if you want to spread the cost. Again, the touch tone will give you an opportunity to elect to use FlexiPay, as there is no approval for that necessary. You're already approved as long as you've got a major credit or debit card. $99.99 in one go, $33.33 if you want to do it over 3 months, or you could actually do 2 months. You can actually do 3, 2 or 1. It's entirely up to you. And then if you want to apply for credit to stretch it further, then go for OpenPay. Details are online and online only. Now, here we go, it's email time. So Norman, pop quiz, he says. Can you name 3 movies with the name Tower in them? Tower Heist. Towering Inferno, does that count? It's Towering Inferno, isn't it? It's not, yeah. The Two Towers, yeah, Lord of the Rings. Dark Tower, yeah. I think yes is the answer to that, Norman. How did we do? These are movie buffs here. Right, okay, so get ready, everybody, with your hands. We're going to give someone at home the clap, if you know what I mean. So Matt is nominating who? Dan Pye. He's a police officer. Alex Franks, who's a nurse, and Jack Callahan, who is a doctor. So to all of those people, thank you! Whee! Yay! Thank you very much. Thank you for your service. Now, also we've got some more. Uaz? Hamim, yes. A shout out to his sister, Amina, who is a pharmacist. And also his cousin Amar, who is a GP. Thank you. Oh, and they're watching right now. Thank you very much. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Look, he's clapping too. Hey, we're all clapping. Ah, thank you very much indeed. I hope you all got the clap. You just can't get enough of that joke, can you? But obviously now we know a GP if we do. Thank you very much indeed for your service. It is hugely appreciated. Please keep nominating people, anyone you know who's a key worker, and we'll give them a round of applause, and we'll see if we can get some shots. Well, there are only 4 of us in the studio for social distancing reasons, but we will clap the night away, so keep the emails coming. Here's Mike Mason telling you a bit about ordering.
At Ideal World, ordering on the web couldn't be easier. For all your favourite products, gift ideas, or that something special.
Missed the live show? No problem. Order anytime.
Anywhere! Need that quick fix solution? Idealworld.tv has got you covered. It's as simple as click, add and check out. Idealworld.tv, the shop that never shuts.
The shop that never shuts, even when it does. Good. Well, how are you? By the way, any other emails that you want to send in, if you just want to say hi, studio@idealworld.tv. We would be very happy to hear from you always. You are part of the show. One day we'll get to do just that. I'm still working on it. Getting closer to having that show where we can all just have a laugh, not have a care in the world. However, for now, we have a lovely vacuum cleaner which deserves a little bit of our time. And Peter V is over there. And one of the things that Peter V will always recommend to everybody, that when it comes to vacuuming, like everything in life, you always need balance.
See what he did there with the balance thing? Yeah. When it comes to vacuum clean, all you need is a vacuum cleaner, in fairness, because yeah, it's going to be difficult to do without
it. Does look like a ray gun at the end. I think the kids
it
will
does,
be using
yes,
that, won't they?
Yes. And if you want to emulate Flash Gordon,
I had a ray gun once. I called it Ronald.
In case any of you didn't hear that joke, lucky you. But no, this is a fantastic vacuum cleaner from Tower. They call it a 2-in-1, but I call it metamorphic because it is 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, as I will be showing you. It is really brilliant. Now, let me show you, first of all, on a dirty carpet. Now, there's no point in showing you on a clean carpet, and this is a really, I would like to think dirtier than any carpet you'll have at home. But you'll be able to see how clean you can get this using this brilliant product. Now, you can see the line of clean I'm putting through this, and you can see it because, first of all, we have the lights on the front here. Now, you'll see that line of clean and you'll be impressed, but I'm going to impress you even more because we have 2 power settings with this vacuum. I'm on low power. Yeah. Listen to the turbo kicking in. So you have all the power you need to do all the cleaning you want, and get this for up to 55 minutes. Yep, 55 minutes of continuous cleaning with this vacuum cleaner. That is brilliant. Also, it's incredibly lightweight. They're saying 3.6 kilograms. I think that's everything in the box together. It feels so much lighter than that to me. It's incredibly maneuverable as well. And with a 55-minute runtime, that takes all the guesswork out of it. Now, I've shown you how powerful it is on low power. I'm showing you how powerful it is on the turbo as well. And with 55 minutes runtime, as I say, what you're eliminating is the hassle that you associate with vacuuming with a big plug-in vacuum cleaner. What is that hassle? Well, you know yourself. You're plugging and unplugging and lugging. And you're doing more of that than you're actually vacuum cleaning. Here, all you're doing is vacuum cleaning because it's so lightweight, yet powerful, and is so convenient. You can take it anywhere, and as I say, it's a 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1. And even on a carpet that was as dirty as this one is, you can see how quick and easy it is to get it all back to spotless.
It's a great shame, Peter, that it can't vacuum up the pattern on that carpet, really.
You don't like the pattern?
Blooming awful.
It does look like
hideous.
It's a bit 3D as I look at it on the monitor.
I've never seen that before. I'm not surprised somebody gave it away, though. But look at the before and look at the after. It did very well.
I mean, now, really, that is seriously impressive. I'll go straight from carpet to hard floor as well, because you can with this. Again, let me show you. We've got a motorized brush here with a very large aperture as well on here. Now, that is important. So that motorized brush that is spinning there and that large aperture means that you have all the power you need to do all the cleaning you need whenever you want.
Is a large aperture important when you're doing this kind of work?
It is. You want to pick up a volume of dirt, and you can with this. Again, those are tough nylon brushes. Easy to take out and clean when they get hairs wrapped around, which they're designed to do, in fairness. We've also got lights on the front here, as you can see. That means you will be able to see the dirt and, more importantly, see the clean when you clean it up. Let me show you now on the hard floor. And so I've said it's a 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, and it is. But it is also a vacuum that has a secret. Now, let me show you, first of all, on the hard floor, as it's picking up, and I'll give you the turbo as well, so you know you have the power if and when you need it for all floors. Look at that. Look at that line.
That's very noticeable.
You know, it is just so easy. But what about when you want to get underneath the coffee table, underneath the TV table, underneath the bed? You can do that as well.
You want to get underneath someone's legs so they don't have to keep sticking them in the air?
Because this vacuum cleaner has got a secret. Right under here, there's a blue button. When I press this blue button...
Oh, I love that.
I can go low profile. Now look at that. Let me turn it to the side so you can see. This means you're going to be able to get right underneath things like the coffee table and the bed
looks so weird.
Yeah, I know, it does look... but it gives you that ability to reach
nice
wherever
action.
you need to get to. And that sharp line that you see through the dirt tells you you're going to be able to get right to the end of the skirting board, to the edge of the skirting boards as well. So all the cleaning power you need to do all the cleaning you want wherever. And I said it's a 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, and let me show you that as well, because so you can take off the extension.
Oh, and now it's
like
a handheld.
this.
But can I add one little wee smidget of a thing to excuse me, the articulated knuckle, as I've now started calling it. Normally, to get that low with another vacuum, a fixed vacuum, you have to go down with it.
Yeah, you would have to. Now, in fairness, this one can go practically horizontal if you were willing to bend all the way down to do it.
you don't have to.
But you don't have to. I can get that same level of cleaning low down, but look how I can stand up to do it.
And Peter,
now that's the difference.
Oh, Peter.
Yes.
If you're in a wheelchair, you can do it sitting down.
That is
I
exactly
can't think of
right.
any other way you'd have been able to do that in a wheelchair, to get under beds and things.
Yeah. It's all about the convenience and the ease of use with this. So that, as you can see, the head, in fact, I'll move it onto the hard floor so you can see. The head sits flat to the ground like that, so it's picking up when the head is flat, but I can now angle it to get underneath furniture as well, and I have not had to bend down. I am just still guiding it to wherever it needs to go.
I'm going to nickname this one the Robotron.
The Robotron.
Yes. And
Robotron.
What you can do is you can fool the kids into doing the vacuuming by telling them that it's a ray gun. Yeah.
Yes.
Because it does look a bit like something like
it does.
Rogers,
Yes, yes, it does look. Well, in fact, when I move it into handheld mode like this, now we
set
are
phasers to stun
or stunned.
And
if you're not stunned yet, you will be in just a moment. Now, you also get your 3-in-1 tool as well. This is both your crevice tool and your brush tool and your lint head brush tool. So it's got the brush head on here. I can swap that around and turn it into the lint head. So that's, as you can see, that's the that material, which is great for getting lint off things like your clothes and so on. So you've got the combination of that, or indeed I can take it fully off and now use the crevice tool. So that means I'm ready for above the floor cleaning, like mess like I've got right here. So again, it's as easy as this now with this suction power to not just pick up the dirt, but also do the dusting as well. Maybe lift this off and get right into areas like this with the crevice tool.
That's dirty, then
it's all about the versatility with this brilliant vacuum cleaner. And you have it. And it doesn't stop there, because we can take the extension and we can take the head off here, and then we can pop any of the tools on the end here and give ourselves reach up high.
Great.
So now we have a reach vac. So now we can do things like get the cobwebs, etc., up high wherever they may be, the dust and mess that's up high before it falls down low, and not just up high, but you know what, down low as well. So things like the tops of the skirting boards, because they get mist. They get mist when you're vacuum cleaning, and the tops of your skirting boards you don't touch. But you can now, you can reach down without having to get down on your hands and knees. You've got the reach to get down to areas like that as well. So that is configuration number 3. So we have been on the floor, we have been handheld on the table, we have our reach vac for going up and down. Let me show you configuration number 4, which is where I take off that extension once again, and I put on the floor tool itself like this, and now I can use this for things like the stairs. I can go out to the car, I can do the couch, I can do the bed, the mattress if I want to with this as well in this configuration. Incredibly lightweight, yet incredibly powerful with that motorized brush working away like this. That's why I call it a metamorphic vacuum cleaner. Also brilliant in the fact that I've got an 0.8 litre capacity bin, 0.8 litre capacity, and again with cyclonic action, so it spins around, not clogging up the internal filter in here. When it does come to emptying, I've got a little button on the front there. The whole canister lifts off, which again makes my life easy, so I can take that over to the bin and empty it. In this case, I'm going to empty it on the floor because I like making a mess. I'm just like that. But don't worry, I will clean it up. So you can see how much I've picked up on those last few demonstrations. And again, this is a washable filter. You can wash it, you can leave it to air dry, and then pop it all back in again like this. Now, I have left a bit of a mess on the floor there. So, Rob, start the car. We're going to do a runner.
What's that?
Start the car. We're doing a runner.
Right.
But not to worry, because again, especially with Maximum, as you can see, when it comes to that sort of mess, I can take it all away with this vacuum cleaner, bit by bit by bit. This is the vacuum cleaner that is going to make your life easy, even when there is this much mess on the carpet. There it all goes. Take it all away. You've got Tower, and Tower have been being brilliant since 1912. How about that? Job done.
Now that's magic. Remember Paul Daniels? He was great. Yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yes, please feel free to buy one, only as soon as you want to. The F1 Pro, 29.6 volt cordless 3-in-1 vacuum cleaner for just £99, or you can pay 3 instalments if you wish, interest free, $33.33 a month. Right, we got some more emails. Now, apparently, I've heard that there are some fairly eclectic ones coming in, Simon. Is that right? So, yes, give me a sampling, please. Graham says, do you know the theme of the collectible show this weekend? Yes. I spoke, in fact, to Gary Ashburn. We had a conversation this evening. I was hoping it was going to be movie and film memorabilia. The main theme, though, is hang on one sec. It's the what do you call it? Sports. But I think they are trying to mix in, and I did suggest that they would mix in some pop culture stuff as well, some film and TV memorabilia. So they've done that, Simon, have they? Great. So we've got sports, we've got Liverpool FC, loads of stuff. We've got an Anthony Joshua glove. I think we've got 1 or 2 of those left from last time. We've got Rolling Stones. We've got a David Bowie gold record. So we've got some music stuff. We've also got some Star Wars memorabilia, and they're loading more and more in. If you go onto the website and look at the show for tomorrow night, we're actually on air at 5 past midnight. Sorry, not tomorrow night. Saturday into Sunday morning. So you click on Sunday and then do midnight, and at 5 past midnight is when we're live on ITV. So yes, it's predominantly sports, but I've asked them, and Gary's going to ask them to throw in a bunch of movie stuff as well. So there you go. Now, also, thank you, Graham. Who has? Donna would like to nominate. Ready, everybody? Get ready on the cameras. Shot of Peter and everything. She's going to nominate Abby, who works for the NHS at where? Grantham Hospital. Yay! She's a healthcare support worker. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Thank you very much indeed. And Lee has emailed as well. Why does nobody like jokes about vacuum cleaners? Because they suck. They didn't even have to tell me the punchline on that. I've been telling that joke for years. So what were some of the stranger emails you got then? Are there any that I can repeat on the air? Go on then. Pamela has emailed, as ever. Great to see you gracing our screens. Priceless stuff. And blue becomes you. Thank you very much. Biggest hugs, and one of my favourite fans. I assume me. Thank you very much. She also said, hang on, slow down, my brain's not that quick. She said, what? Love to everyone. We'll get through this turbulent time, as all things will pass. Yes, they do, as I found out after that curry the other night. Thank you very much indeed, Pamela. And go on, give me more. This is my waiting look. Ali has emailed. Great to see my favourite pair. I know this, Ali. She loves Peter. She loves a bit of Peter. Go on. This is the second time that Mr. Vollebrecht has graced her screen this evening. He appeared earlier as what? Pat on New Tricks. but seeing a good friend, apparently.
If I'd known you were watching, I would have waved.
Ali had to rewind to check Peter's chiseled good looks. Have a good show, she says. Then we got kisses. We got a kiss each.
Oh.
She didn't stipulate where. I'm assuming on the lips. No tongues, Ali. Come on, I've told you about that. Thank you very much indeed. Please keep your emails coming. Again, tonight we're nominating all of the key workers that we may know. Please feel free to email us their names, and also if they're still up at this time, drop them a text or give them a call and let them know to tune into ITV, and we will be giving them a shout out on the air and a thank you. Right, so the vacuum cleaner is $99.99. So is the carpet cleaner. It's more like a carpet washer, really. Also $99.99. The item number is 516718 from Tower. These are, these are great entry-level items. If you know somebody who's just moved into a new place, I don't know if people are still moving at this strange time. This would be a really good sort of starter-outer type device. But what I love is you've got the way to pick up the dirt and then a way to actually wash the carpets. You would not vacuum your clothes alone, would you? You wash them. I mean, we wash everything. We wash ourselves, we wash our clothes, we wash our cars even. But yet something that is constantly walked upon very seldom is ever washed. They just didn't have these sorts of devices around before, did they? Certainly not for many, many, many years. But I remember even 20 years ago I had a Vax, and I never used it in wet mode because it was half a faff trying to turn it from dry mode into wet mode. But I think I spent about 350 quid on that. It's I'm talking about 25 years ago now. But the thing is that it just is not something I think that is naturally in the public psyche to wash carpets. And yet, as you say, I know a lot of people do take their shoes off now when they go indoors, but many people still don't. But even still, you're still treading in, the dirt is coming in from the outside, there's dust that's getting into the fibres of the carpet, which is skin cells, there are dust mites, there's bacteria, there are germs, there's all kinds of stuff. Particularly if you've got a window open, stuff that's blowing in. And yes, we suck up a lot of it, but it's what sticks to it. Particularly if you've got pets as well that are spraying maybe, or just they've been outside and their paws are dirty and they've come in. Look, you understand the concept of washing. I don't need to sit here and talk you through that. Of course, you're intelligent people, for crying out loud. You know that in every logical sense, when you think about it, washing your carpet is something really we should always do. And this makes it affordable and it makes it a lot easier. So Jack also emailed in, by the way. Oh, yeah. What shade, was that Jack or Jackie? Jackie, what shade of pink? I think that is a dark blancmange. It's sort of, it's not a hot pink. It's got it's like a red pink. What do you think, Peter?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be electric pink, would it?
It could be. It's darker. It's darker than a flamingo. Yeah. Most definitely. It is verging on fuchsia. It's between pink and purple.
It's a fusion of fuchsia and pink and purple.
So it's a fusion of fuchsia and
a fusion of fuchsia.
Yes. Can I just ask a quick question?
Oh, we're looking deep into the future.
Who cares and why?
Yeah, unless they have an answer.
Jackie cares, and if Jackie cares, that's all that matters. And we're refreshing it, so it's going lighter and lighter every time we go over it. Yeah. You know what? One of the things about Ideal World, it's been around for 20 years. Sometimes it really feels like it. No, I haven't been here for 20 years. I've only been here for about, I think, almost a year. No, 10 months. 10 months, I think.
Time off for good behaviour. Yeah.
Time off for good behaviour, yes, yeah. It's great because I work less and less. The more I'm on, the less I work. So after this next block, I've got 2 weeks off, I think. It's nice. Not voluntary, no. It's not. Oh, well. It's nice to know how popular I am.
Another vacuum cleaner joke.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Why should you not use a vacuum cleaner outside?
Why?
Because nature abhors a vacuum.
Oh, that's very good. That is very good.
You can tell that by the laughing and applause.
Yeah. Actually, I've got another one. I'll tell you in a minute. 20 years of Ideal World.
I did a show with Sally Jacks one time, and let's just say in this show we were talking about something that was 7 inches.
There's loads of amazing memories here. I can't pick one for you.
Maybe when one of the tech ops tested a smoke machine in the office and took us off air.
Diving in the pool with my clothes on.
Johnny Vegas, Patsy Palmer.
What about the time when we used to put the ping pong balls inside the halogen oven to show how it used to circulate the thing, and you put the heat element on and it set them on fire?
Pool pots.
Oh, pool pots.
Pool pots. Good set of pipes. Yeah, we won't mention the Christmas parties.
Yeah.
Don't mention the Christmas parties.
Peter, I just little known fact. A friend of mine once was trapped inside one of these similar kind of machine, and was screaming and screaming and screaming for weeks and weeks and weeks, and nobody knew he was in there because, of course, sound doesn't travel in a vacuum. Well, you said nature abhors a vacuum. It's not, so you got me thinking, ooh, vacuum.
Yes, always a danger to get you thinking.
It's very true. He knows me too well. This vacuum is proving as popular as we thought it was going to be.
There you go. A lot of smart people out there watching. A lot of people who know that if you want to clean your carpets, that you do it probably vacuum cleaning regularly, but how clean are you getting it? In the same way that you may brush your clothes, you may brush your hair, but you also wash your clothes and you wash your hair. I would like to think. And then when we talk about the possibility of, well, because we can kill 99% of all germs with these formulas that we get with this, and they simply go in here to, because we're talking about...
You get 2 big bottles as well.
Yeah, you get 2 big bottles. Yeah, this is a good deal. It's an excellent
Normally
deal.
it comes with a trial size. The actual machine comes with a trial size, but we throw in. Because if you go on our website, you can actually buy the machine on it. Don't do this, because it's actually more money. You can buy the machine on its own without the formulas, and it's more expensive.
We'll come with this trial size. But we're talking about 20,000 bacteria per square inch can live on a carpet.
What?
Yeah, I know, it is possible. So when we're talking about something that kills 99% of all bacteria and germs.
Wow, that's almost like the inhabitants of Manhattan.
Yeah, and then when we talk about things like, if you were to touch your toilet seat, the very next thing you do is, I would like to think, wash your hands.
Yeah,
but if you touch your carpets, you don't think of washing your hands, and yet it is 4 times dirtier to touch your carpets. But these are things we don't think about. But this is the thing, it's so easy to refresh your carpets. You've seen how easy it is, and we'll show you again how easy it is to vacuum clean your carpets, but you know that. But people don't think about, when they think about carpet cleaning, they think about ringing a company up, and they're going to come and they're going to do it. It's going to be a big messy job, and
you have to leave the house for days. It's going to take hours to dry.
You know, we're talking about being able to do this yourself, being able to refresh your carpets yourself with this brilliant from Tower, brilliant product that is lightweight yet powerful. Once again, this is what Tower do: lightweight yet powerful, with a 1.7 litre clean water
like
tank
you, Peter.
here. Yeah, exactly. Well, not so lightweight. 1.7 litre clean water tank, 1.8 litre clean water tank, 1.7 litre dirty water tank. The never the twain shall meet, so you're always cleaning with clean water and taking away the dirty water here. Simply lifts out like this, bring it to the tap, open the, well, you can see how obviously this unscrews here. That's where you put your clean water. Use hot water. We would recommend, as you choose, you may choose to use cold water. The choice is yours. Put your formula in there as well. When it comes to emptying then, there's a little sort of, what would you call that, a pedal on the back.
A pedal, yes.
Yes, exactly. It's not what would you call it, that's the term for it.
Yes, it is a pedal.
It is a pedal.
Yes.
It's not anything else. It's
Let's
just
start
a pedal.
with the basics, shall
we? let's use the English language as opposed to...
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll tip it back using the thingy, and I'll show
what about
you.
the Hujima flip? Yeah, that's right.
That's this bit here.
Yeah.
So lifting out
it.
with the Hujima flip, lifting out the dirty
and the
water tank.
thingy-bob goes where?
Well, the thingy-bob is actually in here.
I see.
Which you can, again, we've got a filter in here that you can clean from
Just
time
under
to time.
your doobry.
Exactly. You know that you've been here before.
I have.
Now, again, this one is, again, we can take out the excess dirt and clean this easy as that. But that is, again, filtering out, as you can see, all that dirty gunk in there. Ooh. Another technical term.
And I'm sure with everyone being at home at the moment, things are going to get a little gunky.
Well, yes.
A little sticky on the carpet in places, I'd imagine.
Large wheels on this, ease of manoeuvrability, but it is, I have to say, incredibly lightweight and comes with a carry handle. Again, making your life easy. It really is.
It takes up the same sort of footprint, if you will, as a regular upright vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I know it might be counterintuitive, as we've got a cordless vacuum here, and this is sort of almost going backwards to the fact it's an upright and it's got a cord. But this, look, you can't do a washing machine really any other way. You need a little weight, and you need the sturdiness and also the tank capacity.
Yeah.
So, they are inherently going to be clunky.
Yeah.
But I have to say that actually, as far as those sorts of machines go, it's fairly streamlined. I mean, I know it's not a big deep cleaning carpet machine, but it is a great. I love the idea of washing the carpet.
Well, I mean,
feel
of
more
course,
hygienic.
Your other option is, of course, to lift up your carpet, rip it from the floor,
Yes.
and stuff it into your washing machine.
Yeah.
There's certain impracticality to that, and should you choose not to do that, then this is an excellent opportunity and to get an alternative.
Floors.
Or what, sorry?
Have hardwood floors.
You could also do that. Just replace all your carpets with hardwood floors.
Very unusual, actually. Most places around the world, they don't have carpet. It's only here more than anywhere else, I think, we have wall-to-wall carpeting.
To be honest, the only reason we have wall-to-wall carpets is because of the vacuum cleaner. Because up to then, we had rugs that you used to beat outside. But now, because we can clean the carpets in situ, that's why we have wall-to-wall carpet.
I miss beating a good rug, though. I really do. I cut a good rug sometimes as well.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Very light on my feet.
Really?
Yeah. That's what they say, the heavier you are, the lighter you are on your feet. Actually, I don't know if they say that at all. But
you just said it.
I just said
Therefore, it must be true.
Okay. It's not exactly a famous saying, is it? By the way, keep your emails coming, please. studio@idealworld.tv. I will read some more out in a moment.
Now, I kind of spoiled the surprise because I've cleaned some of this carpet already. This is essentially a clean carpet. It's a carpet we use for vacuum cleaner demos all the time. So it is essentially a carpet that we will consider to be clean. But you only realise how dirty it actually is when you start to clean it and you see the difference. I'll move to an area I haven't done here in the front. Just to confuse our director, because I didn't tell him I was going to do that. No,
yes, actually, I need to talk to my director in a moment. I need to have a word with him about something.
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
Has he done something wrong?
No, I think we need to, because Kieran's a special director, and we need to show his skill.
Oh yes. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm releasing formula. I'm pulling the trigger that releases formula. I'm going backwards and forwards using the brushes to agitate that formula into the carpet, and I'm refreshing the carpet. And you can see the difference I'm making to a carpet that is essentially clean. So this is a clean carpet. It gets regularly vacuum cleaned. But the difference I'm making here with the tower is I'm now cleaning it deep down. And that is the difference that you are going to make with this carpet cleaner when you use it as well. That's the difference between washing and properly cleaning. Whoops.
That's the difference. Vacuuming with water.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the difference you do. Yeah. You know that you have to wash something if you want to get it really, really clean. Your carpets are no different.
Yeah.
And it's as easy as that.
Brilliant. Oh! Whew. Sorry about that. Whew. Wow. I was going to say, my director's very clever. See, if you saw inside the control room, or the gallery as we call it, he's got this big desk called a vision mixer, or a switcher, and that's what they call it in America. And it looks like the console from the Starship Enterprise, and it's got lots of fancy buttons, and it does some really clever stuff. And so I thought we would give Kieran, I'm nominating Kieran tonight because he is a very talented chap, and he's going to show you, he can play that thing like a piano. And he's going to show you some of the amazing things he can do with it, like this, for example. And this. Oh. I'm still here, though. And this. Oh! Oof. Say. TV magic. Let's do some emails, shall we? So, first of all, the Roblox with an E fan club has emailed in. Hello, how are you? Oh, almost at the end of season 2 of Hot in Cleveland. Very excited. I'm going to pop up at some point. Yeah, but I'm not on until seasons. I don't know. You'd have to look it up on IMDb. I can't remember. I didn't work with Betty. They were asking me what was Betty White like. She was in the studio the day I worked with her, but I did not get a chance to meet her. However, she was. I could see, you know, I was watching up, waiting to rehearse, and she was absolutely wonderful to everybody, and everybody absolutely adored her. So I worked with the other ladies, and Jane Leaves particularly, who was absolutely wonderful. But I forget, I think I'm in season 5 or something like that. Tased and Confused is the name of the episode. Yeah, I get tased. Yeah, I do. Now, Lee has got quite a controversial question. Rob, who would you rather be in isolation with? Oh, here we go. Peter Simon or the ex-wife? Which one? And whose ex-wife? Yes. If it was Hugh Grant's ex-wife, I'd definitely go for that. The ex-wife. No, I love Peter Simon. Actually, oh, it's a tough one. Because Peter Simon is actually an absolutely fantastic bloke, and he and I get on very well. We have lots of long showbiz chats because we've both been around long enough to have got the T-shirt, so to speak, back in the good old days, the heyday of TV. And well, I got on very well with the ex-wife, the son of my mother. No, the mother of my son. Sorry. She and I, we've stayed very good friends. But no, I think I'll say Peter Simon. Because we have really good chats. And Les has emailed. It's not a vacation. They just haven't booked me for 2 weeks. It really is as simple as that. I think I'm going back. I'm going into isolation. Well, I think Paul Beck and I kind of carved them up. Do you know what it is? Because no one's going on a holiday. I'm freelance, so all the staff are working full time. So normally when they're off on holiday and such, then we're on more. But no, so I worked 9 days this month, and I think I'm working 10 days next month. So I'd love to be here more, but I think frankly they can't really afford me. That's what it comes down to. I don't get out of bed for less than 10 grand a day, and that's why I'm sleeping an awful lot. Yeah. Well, I'm all done. Very nice. Simon, my producer, very politically correctly said, "When you're all done, we'll give the details of the." Honestly, it's his first show back. He's just getting to know. He's just getting to know what I'm like. So 516718 is the carpet. Whoa, the carpet washer. Here's one that Peter did earlier. And what does it do? It washes your carpets. How does it do it? With water. How does the machine work? Electricity, and also the manual input from your hands. How do you empty the tank? You use gravity. How do you fill it? Use the tap. How do we get it to you? You pay for it. And then we send it by Hermes, a Greek god. And also you can spread the cost over 3 months as well, which is very, very exciting. And again, people are loving this every bit as much as we felt they would, aren't they, Peter?
Yes.
Thanks. Just want to... And that was Peter tickling his bristles. So that's the washer. And then over here, we've got a bendy vacuum cleaner, no less. We do. By the way, have we had any more key worker shout-outs come in? Not yet. Oh, we've done them all so far. Do send some more in. If you've got a key worker that you know, we would love to give them a round of applause and say thank you live on the air. So this is 515534. It's a 3-in-1 vacuum cleaner. It's on OpenPay, which is the blue box pricing. And if you want to know what that's all about, well, it just so happens we have a little video that's going to explain it for you. Now.
Using OpenPay couldn't be easier. In just 90 seconds, you can spread the cost of your online basket with up to 12 affordable interest-free instalments. Simply click on the OpenPay logo at the checkout to set up your account following the easy steps. You can select the payment plan that works best for you with up to 12 affordable interest-free instalments, helping you spread the cost of your shop. For full terms and conditions and more information about OpenPay, visit idealworld.tv/OpenPay. OpenPay. Buy now, pay smarter.
So you actually get 1,002. I don't know if it covered it in the video. I wasn't really watching, to be honest. I was talking to Peter. I've just been honest. You get £1,250 to spend, and you can throw as much in your your open pay basket as you like, including the P&P charges. They all go in as well. So you're paying everything interest free, and you choose your instalments. If you go and look it up online at idealworld.tv, you can choose how many instalments in your payment plan, and you can figure it out to work best for you. So it only takes 90 seconds for a decision. It's a soft credit check, and we literally just need your name, address, telephone number, a form of ID, I think your driver's license, that kind of stuff, like you're applying for interest-free credit in a store. So it's very quick and easy, and if for any reason you're not approved, you can always then come back to idealworld.tv, if you're buying on the web, and use the red box pricing and pay that $33.33. So you still get a chance to spread it over 3 months if you're using a credit or debit card. And again, as long as you're over 18 and you've got a UK address and a credit or debit card, you're entitled to use FlexiPay. Right, so yes, I'd love some more emails. I wish we could do some telephone calls as well, but we can't. That technology is well, I think the technology is there, Peter, but I don't know whether we have somebody to push the buttons anymore. Yeah, I don't know if we have the way to do that anymore, sadly. Are you feeling thirsty? You love your protein, don't you?
Well, yes, I do like an odd refreshment this hour of the night, but
yes, me
the
too.
problem is that I can be a bit...
Oh dear.
Yeah, I can be a bit clumsy. But, you know, okay,
Uh-oh.
that does happen from
Pete.
time to time.
That's
I've made
torn
a
it.
bit of a spill. If you missed that, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'll do
Let's
it
do
with
it in close-up. Can we do it in close-up?
Well, well, I'm going to do it with cola now.
Oh.
Yeah, more spills. This is the sort of thing that happens.
Oh, he's having a dirty protest.
Round at my house. Yeah. But you know what?
This could happen.
This is what happens. You're at home. The kids are off.
With their sodas.
With their sodas.
And their sweets, getting their sticky residue all over your carpets.
But again, we've got 6 meters of cable, so I'm going to be able to reach wherever that mess is. I've got powerful suction to start with, so I can use that to pick up the excess. Then I've got my cleaning solution. I've got my brushes to agitate that cleaning solution into the carpet, and then I've got my suction to take away everything. So that is what this tower is designed to do. So let's let it do that. First, I'll use that powerful suction, and you can, again, see that right there in that window, and hear it as it's drawing in.
Ooh, look at it going.
Excess.
It's like Augustus Gloop going up the spout.
So you can see that drawing away the excess. Now, obviously, it's still leaving some behind, but that's okay because we need to clean, and that's when we release the formula. So now I'm starting to release the formula, and I'm working the formula down in with the brushes, and now the formula is breaking down the stain, and as we go back and forth now, we are taking both the formula and whatever it was that was spilled away. And that's the difference that this makes. That's the peace of mind you get with this tower carpet cleaner, carpet refresher, as opposed to a vacuum cleaner, because that vacuum cleaner was going to do nothing for those stains, but the tower is going to make a huge difference.
So, Peter,
yes,
what you were doing there, I think, was you were manually agitating the brush in order to scrub the area most affected. Is that correct?
Exactly. That would be the exact description.
Because normally, I mean, you were being very delicate, and I admire the deftness of your work. But of course, you could just whop it around like you do the regular vacuum. Under normal circumstances, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's as easy as vacuuming.
It is. I'm doing one particular area to show you, but if I wanted to do the whole carpet, obviously you are going to be doing the whole carpet, a large area. You're going to be going backwards and forwards, and you're going to be cleaning the whole area quickly and easily like this, refreshing as you go.
It doesn't even look like it's getting wet.
Well, no, because we're taking away the excess liquid as we go.
Right.
So we're releasing a lovely clean smell into the carpet area.
But you can see it's grooming the carpet as well.
Yeah. And again, if there's mess, if there's stains like I'm picking up here, we're going to be taking that excess. Again, I've got more stains and mess over here. I'm picking that up. So we're refreshing and cleaning at the same time and giving you peace of mind on your carpets as quickly and as easily as this, all the way, with something that is, I have to say, for a machine like this,
bravo, that looks really good.
It is really lightweight as well. You know, it's not one of those big, heavy, clumpy ones. It's one that is designed to be easy to use, whenever and wherever, to release the formula. So I'll show you in sideways so you can see. Release the formula down, scrub as we go, pick up all the dirt and mess that you're bringing to the surface, and just leaving everything spotlessly clean. Easy as that. It really is easy to use, which means gives you peace of mind that you can use it regularly as well.
Believe it or not, that carpet, you probably just tuned in. That was brown before you started. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now it's pink.
Electric
It's
pink.
amazing
Well, the jury's
what a quick
still out
wipe
on
will
what
do. 516718 is your item number. We've got some emails. Hooray! They love us, Peter. They love us. Well, I haven't read them out yet. Ethan's given us a joke. Go on. How far does a bottle of carpet cleaning detergent go? Depends how hard you throw it. Ethan has also asked, what are my thoughts on Notting Hill the movie? What are my thoughts? It's one of my favourite films. It's absolutely brilliant. Any film Richard Curtis has written is just extraordinarily good. Notting Hill, Love Actually, About Time, and what was the one we saw recently, his most recent one? I didn't even know it was a Richard Curtis film. It just came out. Wow. Please hold. It'll come back to me. I just literally watched it a few weeks ago. Yeah, I love, but Notting Hill, oops-a-daisy. And also, I have to say, I love Hugh Grant films. I think all of his films are, with very few exceptions, are about a boy about a boy. And Nicholas Hoult, hasn't he grown up into something amazing? But also, so's the young boy from Love Actually. Yesterday, thank you. Oh, what an amazing film Yesterday was. If you haven't seen it, you've got to see it. You've got Richard Curtis's brilliant writing and then Beatles music. I mean, hello. And Danny Boyle directed it, yeah. Danny Boyle, Danny, if you're watching, I'm a big fan. I can't wait to work with you one day. I just think they're brilliant. But anyway, thank you. Karen, but I should also say, what was that Lee that was, who was the asked about Notting Hill? Ethan. So what do you think of Notting Hill? Let us know. And who is it now? Carol? Karen, yes. Loves that we're clapping for the key workers, yes. And she's watching from Christchurch. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. I don't know where Christchurch is, actually. I used to live near Christchurch Avenue in Edgware. Or sort of Edgware, sort of Kenton, sort of Queensbury, actually. The local church that I went to with my nan was in Christchurch Avenue. And we've got, okay, Peter, stand by, everybody. We've got key workers. Stand by. We need many, many hands on deck. So, we have some nurses. So, Vicky, Kim, Michelle, Sister Yvette, and paramedic Marcus. Haley wants us to clap for them, of course. Thank you very much. Yay! Woo, woo, woo. Ah, woo! Woo! Ah, woo! So I don't know what that was. That was a Jar Jar Binks horn. Have you heard that? Ha, woo! Me say, you say, oh, God, good old Jar Jar. We're not going to go down this rabbit hole, though. Apparently, he turned out to be quite a sad character in the canon at the end. Well. Anyway, 516718 is your item number for your carpet washer with a 2-year warranty. So if anything goes wrong with it, in 2 years they'll fix it. And 3 years with your vacuum. Plus, again, you get your trial size carpet cleaning solutions, but we also throw in 2 big 1-litre bottles as well. And you can either buy it in one bite at $99.99, or you can spread the cost interest-free, $33.33. And I forgot to say, I'm such a blooming moron. You've got a 60-day money-back guarantee to make sure that it does everything you want it to do, and a whole lot more. And if it doesn't, you can take it to your local Asda. You can say, here, Asda, tell Ideal World they can blooming keep that. and we'll give you every penny of your money back except the postage and packing, because we have to pay the postman too. That's all I have to say about that. So we'll go back to the vacuum. Now, a vacuum cleaner, Peter, is a device that I believe I'm right in saying is designed to pick up dirt. Is that correct?
You know, you're close. Actually, no, you're spot on. That's exactly what it's designed to do. Using suction power, the power of suction, to pick up dirt off a carpet. But let's add to it the fact that you've got a motorized brush on this. And that is brilliant, because now we can use the brush to groom and loosen the dirt and guide it into the path of powerful suction. To groom the carpet. I love the fact that when you clean with this, you're going to see those lines in the deeper pile carpet, so people know when you've cleaned the carpet. That's important. If I'm going to do the carpet cleaning, I want everybody to know that I've done the carpet cleaning. And you can with this. Now, okay, we're doing it on a rug here, so it's not going to, it's a very, very low pile, so that's not going to make much difference on there. But I can make a difference to the dirt on here, because it is as easy as this, with something that is as lightweight as this, to bring back the hideous design on this carpet by taking away all the dirt. Now, some people would say, no, leave the dirt, because I'm getting a headache from looking at the design. But you do want a carpet cleaner that is going to pick up the dirt, and that is exactly what this does. It's lightweight and it's a metamorphic vacuum cleaner. Huh? Yep. They call it a 2-in-1, but it is so much more. It is a 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, as you will see. So not only is it brilliant for cleaning your floors, it's floors and more. And let me ask you, the vacuum cleaner that you currently have, because let's assume you currently have a vacuum cleaner. If it is a plug-in vacuum cleaner, you know the hassle of a plug-in vacuum cleaner, lugging and plugging. Big, heavy, clunky thing that you have to drag around, plug in, room to room. You know which plug in your house reaches the most part of which particular room. But then you've got to unplug and replug to get to the next room. When you want to go upstairs, do you plug it in downstairs and drag it upstairs? Or do you plug it in upstairs and have it come thundering down on top of you downstairs? And this is why you only vacuum clean, what, once or twice a week. And in the interim, you live in a mess. This is a lightweight, powerful vacuum cleaner that as soon as there's a bit of mess, you take it out and you clean. So you clean all the time, your floors stay clean all the time, and you live in a clean home all the time instead of just once or twice a week. That is the positives with a cordless vacuum cleaner. Add to that the fact that this one, the one that I'm using, the one that you see working right now, turning this dirty carpet into a clean carpet, has a 55-minute run time. 55 minutes. 5 minutes off an hour. That's a lot of cleaning time.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah. Look at that.
Very good.
It is. It is. And it has a secret as well. Because when it comes to going underneath the couch, underneath the coffee table, underneath the TV table, underneath wherever you need to get underneath, you can do it with this with ease. Because it has
Peter, I think this is a 6-in-1. Because you've got it up to 4.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to say 7-in-1. Because when you do this, I think that also, the kids will want that as their sort of robotic leg. And then I think if you take the top, it's a ray gun. And if you put the big end on the if you do the short version of it, then you can scan for life forms.
Right.
Yeah,
okay. We're not necessarily recommending, but now
I
look
don't
at
know
this.
how accurate
I can go,
it would be. It is a vacuum cleaner after all. But you could try.
Yeah. I can go horizontal with this now with ease. Whereas if I wanted, now it will go horizontal. Let me show you. I can go horizontal like this. You'll hear a creaking sound. It's not from the vacuum cleaner. It's from my back. And now if Rob will help me to stand up, no, it's okay. But that is how I would have to go, how low I would have to physically go. And I would still not be getting it as low as I can go with this vacuum cleaner, because if I press this knuckle, I can stand fully up. But, and
yes, we didn't see any of that, but we understood what you meant.
I'm 6'2", and yet I can stand fully up. I am.
Oh, in heels?
Yep. It's those last 2 inches that make all the difference. And you can see how easy it is to use this now to go under areas with this. And you'll always be able to see what you're cleaning because you've got those headlights on the front to see all the cleaning. When you want to bring it up and click into place, you do that. And then you can do anywhere else. You want to do the hard floors, you can do that as well. You can see, again, when you're cleaning hard floors, the line that I put through, the sharp line, is telling you that you can go edge to edge with this. Excuse me, that is dust and nothing else, that cough, let me assure you. And that tells you, yeah, that sharp line says you can go right up to the skirting boards with this and get every bit of dirt. So something that is lightweight with a 55-minute runtime and this ability to pick up dirt is going to be invaluable to you for staying on top of the mess that you currently have in your home. And again, look at the amount of dirt I've put. I would like to think that your carpets and your hard floors and so on won't be as dirty as I've made these floors here. But were they to be, you can see the results that you could get with this brilliant vacuum cleaner from Tower. It's a pleasure instead of a chore. Who thought you'd say that about vacuum cleaning? But it is.
Peter, when you do this, do you ever question your choices in life?
Sorry? So were you taking my name in vain there? I heard you say...
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just saying, don't you sometimes have like an out-of-body experience when you do this? It's like, it's 2:45 in the morning and we're on television talking about a vacuum cleaner. I find it quite funny sometimes, don't you? Obviously not. Never mind. It's quite therapeutic as well, I suppose.
It is. It becomes therapeutic. It becomes pleasurable to do the vacuum cleaning instead of being a chore. You've got something that you don't have to plug in, except obviously to charge it. But once it's charged, away you go. And it's lightweight, and it is, as I say, metamorphic, because I've used it on the floors, but as I say, it is floors and more. I also love the fact that when you turn it on, when you pull the trigger on this, the power stays on. I don't have to keep my finger on the trigger.
Great.
When I want to turn on the turbo, I just press that button on the top there.
And is that a battery indicator I'm seeing over here on the front? That blue light. Is that
I beg your pardon?
Is that a battery indicator, that blue light on the top?
On the front here is telling you exactly where you are on your battery as well.
Good.
So again, there's no guesswork. 55-minute runtime right here. And then we've got 0.8 litre capacity here in the dustbin, which is really brilliant. And an anti-static filter in there as well. So really, this is a fantastic, fantastic little device from Tower. And as I say, at the touch of a button, it becomes a handheld, just like this.
Just like this.
Again, we are in the realms of Buster Crabbe and
yes,
Flash Gordon.
Buster Keaton, wasn't it?
No,
Buster Crabbe. That's right.
Buster Crabbe in the original.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
Buster Keaton. Who was Buster Keaton?
Buster Keaton was the silent comedian.
That's right. Yes, who did all the dangerous
genius,
stuff.
if ever there was one.
Yeah.
Watch The General if you've never seen it.
Yeah.
Stunning. In the handheld mode, you get your 3-in-1 tool that clicks into place like this. That is your brush tool, brush-ended. We can take out the brush, we can swap it around, and now you have your lint brush tool. That's with that one-way material, as I'm sure you know, for taking lint, pet hairs, etc. Combine that with the vacuum that you've got here as well. That makes, again, life so easy. And you've got your crevice tool for picking up all the dirt. So when it comes to dusting and cleaning, use your brushes for this sort of mess here. So the powerful suction, and remember again, you can use the turbo power if you want as well. So you've got all of that right here to do all that cleaning. But you've also got your crevice tool right here whenever you need it. I can lift off like this. And then when I want to get right into areas like this, again, I've got all the power I need to get right in here. And it is quite quiet, I have to say. It's a very quiet vacuum cleaner for the amount of power that it has as well. So if you are cleaning up and somebody's asleep upstairs and you don't want them to know that you made a terrible mess, but it's okay, you're cleaning it up, they need never know. I love that.
And this is on OpenPay. For some reason, I thought the carpet washer was as well, but it's not actually. If I said it was, I was mistaken. I apologise. But on the vacuum cleaner, it is. OpenPay, again, is something you can apply for. If you just want to spend £8.83 for up to, what was it, 8 instalments, I think, then you can, if you wish to apply for that. You don't have to. But it's also interest-free. It just allows you to spread the cost even further than our standard FlexiPay. Absolutely fantastic vacuum. Also, little known fact, perfect for concealing vending machine cups of hot chocolate when you're a television presenter. Oh, good stuff. And I can put that there, you see, and you'd never even know it was there, would you? Anyway, also, now Ethan emailed back about Notting Hill. I asked Ethan his opinion about Notting Hill. He better be gentle, yeah. Glad that I love it. Whenever it's on, he always has to watch it. And he explored the street it was on in Notting Hill. Yes, it's not a, what was the colour of the door? It was a blue door, wasn't it, in Notting Hill? It's not actually that colour. And his favourite line is Julia, oh, well, I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. I assume that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, mine too. I went through a horrific breakup, which I was on TV with it 20 years ago, and I think most people would remember it. And so I went through a bout of watching every romantic comedy I could and just crying my absolute, every last tear I had. And Notting Hill was one of them. But still to this day, I have to say there are certain films, and that line gets me every time. Because I do believe, Ethan, and maybe you do as well, I do honestly believe in true love. I always have. And no matter how disastrous my relationships have been, and they have been disastrous, largely for my reasons, really, because I never felt good enough. And so I allowed some pretty horrible people take advantage of me, and that was my own stupid fault. So I didn't have a very good relationship. I've never had a good relationship yet to date. Hopefully I still will have time, and I'd love to have more kids and all that kind of thing. I've got one amazing son. And my marriage was not great, but my wife is gay, or ex-wife. She left, she left me for another woman. Can't really argue with that. So, Jamie is watching with his girlfriend, and she didn't what? Didn't believe that story. It's absolutely true. There you go, Jay. Yes, indeed. She lives with a woman called Laura in Switzerland now, of all places. But we've always been good friends. So it was an relatively amicable separation. And my son now lives with me in London. He's taller than I am now, and we're all very happy. I'm terribly lonely and always craving the love of a woman, but one day it'll happen, who knows. But I do believe in true love. I do believe it's possible, and I do believe that that if you can, and I know people who are truly in love and have been true. My parents, my dad was cleaning windows and knocked on my mother's door and took one look at her and fell in love, and they've been married for, I don't know, more than 50 years, and are as much in love today as they were when they first met in their early 20s. And so that was my sort of barometer, if you will, for relationships. So anyway, we're on shopping tally, so I better get on with the product for a bit. But I will just say we've got some key workers who they're going to get a shout out. So Hayley emailed back, and Hayley missed a few people out, so no worries, Hayley. We've got her friend Ilana, who works in the ICU. And nurse Vicky Gibbs, was that? Vicky Kim, yes. Sister Yvette, also in ICU. And they're all at Huddersfield Royal Observatory. We're ready, everybody? Here we go. Congratulations, thank you. Yay! Woo! And can I just say, extra clap for, ICU, my goodness me, that's... I can't even imagine how rough it is for all of you. I really can't. I get to sit here for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours a night, depending on when ITV joins us, making silly remarks about a vacuum cleaner, when there are people out there, and many, many people, literally putting their lives on the line. And we do genuinely appreciate it, and thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who is... Look, it's not my place to say this, but I'm a human person. And I appreciate everybody who observes all the rules that are helping us flatten the curve and keep the NHS safe and keep us safe. And I have to say, if the Jamie that's watching is the Jamie that I think is watching, thank you to everyone at Ideal World for the management, for making sure that we are in such a safe environment, because we are. Everyone's screened off in the control room. There are 4 people on the studio floor maximum at any given time. We're being kept in very and also they provided accommodation. I've got a box. I've got a lovely, I love my box. I don't want to leave my box, my little pod. I'm going to take some video of it tomorrow and I'll show you on the air. It's great, I love it. I'm going to go back and have a peanut butter sandwich in about 10 minutes. Anyway, thank you very much to all of you. Peter, just so I can keep my job another night, why on earth would anyone in their right mind buy one of these?
Well, because presumably you have floors in your home, and some of those floors will be covered in carpet. And if you want to have a clean floor in your home, if you want to have a clean carpet, well, first of all, you've got a vacuum cleaner that's going to take away all the dry debris. Incredibly lightweight, incredibly powerful, incredibly versatile because it's 2-in-1, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, with a secret because it can go low profile, but incredibly low profile. Look at that, I love that.
It really can stoop low.
It really, yes. We stoop low here at Ideal World.
Yes, for your benefit.
For your benefit, exactly that. So, a vacuum cleaner that you will love using in your home. But vacuum cleaning doesn't get you as clean as you want to be, as you would like to be. And for that, we have the carpet cleaner for that. Refresh your carpets, bring them back to life using the carpet cleaner. Again, we've got your clean water tank, you've got your dirty water tank, never the twain shall meet. You're grooming your carpets, you're cleaning your carpets, the brushes agitate in the formula. Again, if there are spills and mess, it's a great way of keeping your carpets back to the way they were when they were first put down. You've got everything here in one package to look after your carpets and keep them clean with Tower, with Ideal World.
And it is a very big package.
That's what they say.
But it just occurred to me that it's sort of the difference between toilet paper and a bidet, isn't it?
I see the way your mind works.
Well, I don't think anyone's ever going to manage that. It's the bidet for your carpets. That's what it is. But no, it's legit, really, because, look, cleaning is better than wiping. It just is. I mean, vacuuming, all right, that's what we've done up until now, but now there's a better way. Now there is a way of getting your carpets cleaner. I wish you could see Peter V's face. This is the answer. This is the solution. We've got to start wrapping up, Peter. You'll be glad to get home, wouldn't you?
Are you back to your pod?
I'm back to my pod. It's not having any effect on my mental health.
No, that's your normal state.
Totally, yes. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. $99.99 is the price. That's the price, by the way, is the thing that you pay in order to get the item. He said flippantly. Oh, 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. I thought that was going to cut it. A few glib remarks, but no, I'm going to have to go deeper. It's 516718. It's a carpet washer. Now, you normally get you get your carpet detergent. But these are trial sizes. These are high performance, 20 times concentrated formulas. I don't know how many of those come in the kit, but we are going to provide you with 2 1-litre bottles as well. So it looks like, were they both in the box, Georgia? These, oh. So you get those 2, and you get the big 2. And those are concentrates, so those dilute 20 to 1. So you've got a large amount of detergent to get you on your way. It is quite a smart looking machine as well, I have to say. $99.99. And look, all I'm going to say to you is it going to do the same as your big £250 deep carpet cleaning machines? No. Otherwise it would be bigger and it would be £250. This is a carpet, we want you to think of this as a carpet refresher. It's vacuuming plus. It adds the component of washing to doing your hoovering. And for £100 that you can also split over 3 months. I think it's decent value for money as well. I'm not going to opine about it because you have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Try it on your carpets, try it on your floors. See how you go. If you like it, great, you can keep it. If you don't, you're covered, you can always send it back. And I think you're enjoying it as much as we knew you would. 516718. Peter V, thank you very much. I always feel I should salute you. And can I just say, I would never ever take your name in vain because you are one of the most fantastic gentleman I've ever had the pleasure of meeting and the
You've gotta
good
get out
fortune to
more.
work with. You are a scholar and a gentleman, a kind soul, a decent, honest, loving, caring man, and I respect you hugely. I really do.
Well, I'd like to return the favour. I'd like to say really, really nice things about you. All the same back.
No, please, please.
And more.
Yes, thank you. No, really, I do appreciate it. And thank you for putting up with me. I know when it's nights like this that yes, I don't know if fun's well, no, fun is a word.
Yeah.
Did you have fun? But thank you again to all the key workers. Thank you to Georgia, my floor manager, who puts up with all kinds of stuff that, frankly, and doesn't get paid anywhere near enough for it as much as she should. Thank you from the director and producer, Simon, everybody. Just thank you. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.
Hi, it's Lauren. Hi, girls.
You ready, babe? Let's do this.
I actually think I know who it is. We should all have a little girly trip to Annie.
You're all imbeciles. It's a joke. Are all these people lying then?
Girl, you're definitely one of the group now. I mean, you upset someone at a dinner party.
Brand new Real Housewives of Cheshire starts Monday at 9 on ITVB.
Well, now on ITV, we've got a Tonight programme special. Coronavirus, the survivors' stories.
Tonight, survivors' stories.
I felt like really heavy weight on my chest, feeling constantly nauseous.
Remarkable stories of survival.
I was a fit young lad, but I was in intensive care for 7 days.
The frontline heroes putting their lives on the line.
We're putting ourselves in danger to try and save other people's loved ones.
And the people who treat each day as a success.
It's amazing to see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and that people are getting better from this.
Good evening and welcome to the Tonight programme. Day 24 of the lockdown, and for many of us the past few weeks have been unimaginable. Some have lost loved ones, many exhausted frontline workers are being pushed to the limit, and the country is coming to terms with a pandemic that we still know so little about. But in these times of heartache, stories often emerge of extraordinary resilience and recovery, which may help us through the difficult road ahead. Helen Skelton reports.
It was late January, over 11 weeks ago. The UK had its first confirmed cases of coronavirus. It seems like a lifetime away. Now, with society in lockdown and our streets deserted, we've recorded almost 14,000 hospital deaths. But hospitals across the country have been fighting to keep patients alive. It's tested the NHS like never before and put frontline staff under immense pressure.
We're putting ourselves in danger to try and save other people's loved ones, and it feels like a losing battle, but it's not.
Sometimes saving too their own colleagues. The Prime Minister's paid tribute to the nurses who saved his life.
Who took some crucial decisions a few days ago, for which I will be grateful for the rest of my life.
Every day, while millions of us stay home, our huge and incredible army of healthcare workers, along with their support teams, battle to save lives. And while tragically some patients are too ill to be saved, and we hear figures on the news that are hard to process, there are many people who do overcome this virus, thanks to the skill and dedication of their NHS carers. Actress and former model Linda Lusardi and her husband actor Sam Kane have appeared in soaps, reality shows and on the stage.
How are you both?
We're getting there every day, a little bit better.
Getting stronger every day.
Yeah.
Last month, the couple were both seriously unwell at home for over a week.
We've both never been so ill in our lives, so I felt like, you know, really heavy weight on my chest. I couldn't breathe, feeling constantly nauseous.
Their health deteriorated so much an ambulance was called, and the paramedics recognised the symptoms straight away.
As soon as we got in the ambulance, they were radioing through. We got 2 COVID-19 patients coming in for repair.
And as Linda's condition got worse, she says she was told it wasn't looking good.
I had an infection in my blood and hardly any oxygen in my blood, just drifting in and out.
Really low blood pressure.
Really low blood pressure. And I just said to this young male doctor, am I going to make it? And he said, well, you're 61, I can't promise you anything. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Linda says the next few days were the toughest of her life.